Do you often wonder if people like you as much as you like them? Well, what if I told you that there's a psychological phenomenon called the liking gap that might be at play here? This concept suggests that we, as individuals, often underestimate how much others actually appreciate us. Intriguing, isn't it? This idea isn't just a hunch. It's backed by a significant body of research, spanning nearly a decade with tens of thousands of observations. Scientists and psychologists have delved into the depths of human interaction, scrutinizing those initial conversations that play a pivotal role in shaping relationships. They've found that we often ponder the impressions we leave on others, constantly questioning whether we are liked or perceived negatively. Yet the reality is often quite different from our self-doubts. Most of the time, people like us more than we think they do. So it seems that your worries about not being liked might be unfounded. Did you know that this liking gap has significant implications for how we interact with others? It's not just a concept, it's a powerful force that can shape our relationships and collaborations. Let's delve a bit deeper, shall we? Imagine you're at a networking event, a party, or even a simple get-together. You strike up a conversation with someone new. As the conversation progresses, you find yourself wondering, what impression am I leaving? Do they like me? This self-questioning, driven by the liking gap, can lead to self-doubt and can even hinder your ability to connect with others. But here's the twist. This gap doesn't just impact your personal life, it also extends to professional collaborations. It can influence how you work within a team, how you negotiate, or even how you lead. The fear of not being liked can potentially limit your willingness to share ideas, take risks, or make decisive actions. Now let's circle back to those initial conversations. They are crucial in shaping relationships, as they set the tone for all future interactions. They are the stepping stones that build the bridge between two individuals. The impressions you leave during these conversations can either strengthen this bridge or weaken it. But remember, the liking gap might make you underestimate the positivity of these impressions. So, the next time you find yourself questioning whether you're liked or perceived negatively, take a moment to remember the liking gap. Be aware of this bias and consider that maybe, just maybe, you're not giving yourself enough credit. It turns out your first impressions might be more positive than you think. How can we overcome this liking gap and build stronger relationships? Well, the key lies in shifting our focus from self-perception to the conversation at hand. We often get caught up in our heads, worrying about how we're coming across or whether we're making a good impression. This self-focus can unintentionally pull us out of the moment and lead to a less engaging conversation. So it's important to shift that focus outward. Listen attentively to what the other person is saying, engage with their ideas, and display genuine interest. By doing so, we can create more meaningful and enjoyable interactions that leave a positive impression. Another effective strategy is to trust that others view us more positively than we believe. It's common to underestimate how much others like us, a phenomenon known as the liking gap. We may worry that we've said something wrong or that the other person didn't enjoy our company. But research shows that we're usually harder on ourselves than others are on us. It's important to remember that everyone is human, and we all have our insecurities and doubts. Chances are, the person you're talking to is just as concerned about making a good impression as you are. So, give yourself a break, trust that you're likable, and that others see your positive qualities more clearly than you might think. Overcoming the liking gap isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about being genuine, being present, and trusting that you are enough just as you are. So the next time you find yourself worrying about how you're perceived, take a deep breath, remind yourself of these strategies, and step confidently into the conversation. Remember, people probably like you more than you think.